Is water wet? Is water wet? Is water wet? What's good, y'all? It's your boy Smooth, and today I got another video for y'all. I just got done with finals last week, and the week before that I had mad work to do. So I put up my Q&A, so if you haven't seen that video, go check that out. But for this video, it's something that I've been wanting to get off my chest, because it's a lot of idiots out there, man, with this question that keep popping up everywhere. Bruh, you wanna know what the question is? Is water wet? Is water wet? Is water wet? Bruh, I got the answer for y'all. Like, I don't really see how hard this question is. I feel like people is overthinking the question, but I got the answer for y'all right now. Yes, water is wet. Why I say it's wet? Because, simple. If you put your hand in something wet, it's gonna come out wet. What's the opposite of wet? Dry. They are the only opposites of each other. So if something is not wet, then it's dry. If something is not dry, then it's wet. If water is not wet, and you stick your hand in water, that means it should come out dry, not wet. So the whole controversy between whether water is wet or not, that doesn't make any sense. So, you know, I'm gonna show y'all a little experiment I'm about to do. And you tell me below in the comments whether water is wet. But then, hold on, before we begin to the little experiment, then they be like, oh, so if it rains in the ocean, does it become more wet? Like, what? First of all, why were you even thinking of that? No, I got the answer for that too, right? So if it rains in the ocean, it's both of them are liquids, right? Both of them, if I'm saying water is wet, that means the rain was wet before it hit the ocean, and the ocean is wet before that. So it's not gonna make it wetter. No, it's gonna make more liquid. Being that water is a liquid, they're going to come together, and it's just going to be more of that liquid. I just don't understand the whole argument of this whole thing. Like, how can you stick your hand in something dry, supposedly water, since water is not wet, how can you stick in your hand in something dry and it come out wet? Please tell me that. But let's get right into the experiment. Welcome to Smooth's Laboratory. I'm going to try to make this video quick and simple. I know y'all can't see my face. I don't want y'all to get distracted by my good looks. But anyways, this is water and this is sugar. This is dry, or should I say this is supposedly dry and this is supposedly wet. People say water is not wet. Wet is a state of being. So that means this is not dry. Dry is a state of being. But how do you get to be dry and wet? Which I don't think none of y'all can answer. Also, y'all saying that if I stick my hand in this water, nothing's happening. But when I pull it out, that's when my hand becomes wet. And that means y'all saying if I stick my hand in sugar and I pull it out, this is my hand becoming dry. No, these are the opposites of each other. One is wet, one is dry. If you're not dry, then you're wet. If you're not wet, then that means you're dry. You can't stick your hand in water and come out dry. You can't stick your hand in something dry and come out wet. That's how simple this question is. Is water wet? Yes. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I hope y'all see why water is wet from the little experiment I did. You know, it doesn't take a scientist to find out why water is wet. You know, if you still believe that water isn't wet and you know that it's a state of being, comment below. I would love to comment back to you and, you know, go in depth more. But if you like the video, like it, give me a thumbs up, you know, subscribe if you're new. I got heat coming for y'all for this winter break, man. Stay tuned. I'm out.